Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. Let's love, baby.
Oh, let's
Unfiltered
get it on.
podcast. Sugar, baby. Unfiltered pod.
Get it on.
Hey, another one. Welcome back to the Unfiltered podcast. We're your hosts, René
And Ethan.
We out here. We're back from Vancouver. Unfortunately, we did kind of flop. We had a sick idea planned out, but unfortunately it didn't pan out. We were pretty busy over there. But we're back in the comfort of Ethan's home, Red Deer, Alberta. And this is the last day you guys are going to see the setup looking like this. So
Yeah, we
enjoy this while it lasts.
We have some exciting stuff coming. We just ordered the whole new setup, so we're really excited.
Word.
And yeah, looking forward to it, honestly.
That's what's up. And quick opportunity before we get this one started. Like, subscribe, share. Put that Unfiltered podcast out there. We're going to be on the come up. We keep going. We keep rolling it up, and we never stop. That's what's up. So today's topic, what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about the importance of traveling. You know, I feel like when you and I were in Vancouver, we just, like, realized a lot. Even if it's just Vancouver, right? We didn't leave Canada. No. But Vancouver is still, like, whoa, dude, like,
well, like
so
even,
much.
Like some people would say, you went on a trip, but you only went to Vancouver. But big picture, you're right. We're coming from a small city.
Oh, man.
And even going to Edmonton feels pretty big. But,
dude,
going to Vancouver was huge.
Honestly, in my opinion, Vancouver put Edmonton and Calgary to shame. Like, I still love those cities, don't get me wrong. Mm-hmm. But, oh, my God, man, like, I can't even imagine, like, when we go to Toronto one day, how that's even going to be like.
It's, like, so overwhelming but so exciting at the same time. And you notice how small of a place you hold in the world. It is, like not in a bad way, but just there's so many people and so many things that happen in a day.
Oh, man.
Like, and it makes you feel like everything is, like, endless, the possibilities. Because there's so many companies, so many restaurants, so many
opportunities just out there. Like, I know driving around, just looking around, I was like, wow, dude. Yeah. Like, this is crazy how much stuff is actually out there. You know, imagine even living in a city like that. You know what I'm saying?
There's money everywhere.
Money to be made, people to see, people to meet, just all of the above. So really stressing that importance of getting out there, you know, getting out of your house, taking those initial first steps. Because when we're kids, right, we know what we know. Especially you and I, we grew up in Red Deer. Mm-hmm. We see Red Deer, right? But the outside world is just so much bigger than that. And you'll hear this all the time from a lot of different people. Even when you're growing up, like, oh, you got to get out there and travel. Like, a lot of parents, what they do actually is that they save up for the kids. And if their kids decide to take a gap year, they let them travel kind of thing. And
it opens up your mind to like the whole entire world.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
when you're like so close-minded to like Red Deer, for example,
yeah, or
like Innisville or like smaller cities, towns, there is so much in the world that you need to live. You need to experience so that you know what you want out of life. You know where you want to live. You know what you want to do. Because, like, living here, all of the restaurants, people, businesses, small level, very, very small. When you go there, it's all huge scale. Mm-hmm. And that's not even, like, a big place, right? To us, it is. But, like, realistically, it's not huge.
Like, having that experience made me want to go even bigger. Mm-hmm. Like, I want to, like, this is such a cliche thing for people to say, but I want to travel the world, man. Like, I want to get out there. I want to see everything that you could possibly see. And another thing that's a big barrier for a lot of people is money. Mm-hmm. Money sets a lot of people back, but if even you're smart about it, like, look at flights on the right times, you know, you can get as cheap. We were looking in September, you could even net $86,
which is ridiculous.
Round trip just to Vancouver. You know what I'm saying? So
$86?
That's ideal.
That's dirt.
So there's always ways to get around that. You know, you have to make the time for it. It's definitely somewhat of a commitment, especially stepping out. Like, for me, I'm fortunate enough to have my brother, DJ Craze J, shout out,
yes, sir,
in Vancouver. And then we just stay with him kind of thing, right? But for a lot of people, a lot of people have to, you know, kind of go through that hotel. They have to go find a place to stay, figure out the food situation, what they're going to do in the day. You know?
I think it's amazing to know people all around the world, because when it comes to situations like this, like for example, when we went to Vancouver, we knew multiple people that could actually show us around, right? And we have that sense of security, right? We're not completely lost in an unknown area, but it is definitely like a new place.
Yes.
But at least we have like some sort of guide, right? We have someone to show us around, show us safe spots, good spots to go.
Yeah.
And then we know we have somewhere safe to go at the end of the night too, which is like really, really nice.
This guy's just trying to be part of the podcast every episode, man. Oh my days.
I'm gonna go put him in the room. I'll be right back.
But that's exactly what we're talking about out here, guys. Like that small-minded mindset of just being in one area and not being able to expand your mindset. Really going to different places, you see different cultures, you see different kinds of people, you see everybody, right? And just making those connections, like Ethan was saying, for example, knowing those people in different places. That's one of the things that you really want to get out there and start doing, you know, especially high school is a prime time opportunity to make that, because you're having friends that are going to different universities, colleges all around the world, or maybe they're just traveling, maybe they're even moving kind of thing, right? So if you take that into account, you have all of these people spread out across the world, all of these possibilities, all of these opportunities, and they will guide you, they will lead you. So networking doesn't have to be in a sense so that you have to start off in the place that you're going, you know? Maybe there's people you already know that are out there, and it's as simple as that. Simple as that. This guy is out there doing some, I don't know what. We got a podcast, bro.
I bet we good.
We back. But what do you think about all that?
I think like always constantly building relationships with people, like what René just said, through high school, is so important, because the more people you know, the more close relationships that you have with people, always networking, because that is like the best way to advance in life.
Yes.
The more people you know, the more connections you have, that's how you get places.
Absolutely.
They can hook you up with bosses, with jobs, with different connections through, like Xavier and I, we do the party planning. We need to know people to be able to access things at better prices. So
expanding your horizons, man.
Exactly.
That's what's
and
up.
like that's so important. It's so important.
Yeah. Like we were saying, coming from such a small place to literally anywhere in the world, you pick it, you name it, anywhere that's huge, right? Having at least one person out there, that person could either make your day, ruin your day, a little bit of both, but no matter the outcome, you're still getting something out of it, right? It's always building upon the mindset that you really need to keep in the back of your mind. Like, there's another thing that people do is that they go places and they don't get anything out of it. You know, they're just out there. And while it's not a bad thing, like, oh, I'm here to party kind of thing, if that's what your mind is set on, good for you. But for us, for example, we go out there, not only do we have fun, not only do we enjoy ourselves, but we also see the opportunities, the possibilities in everything in that new place.
Yeah, like we went there and we were thinking expanding the podcast out here.
Oh, yeah.
Or expanding companies out here, like all the opportunities that are there. And just opening your eyes to all the nice cars, all the nice houses.
Yeah.
Like there's just so much there that we don't have here.
It literally makes you want to base yourself in different locations. Like for me, one of my longtime goals is always going to be being situated in different places in the world. So North America wise, I want to have a place in Montreal. I want to have a place in Toronto. I want to have a place in Vancouver, Calgary. Then we look at maybe the United States, California, Miami. You know, I kind of want to get out there. Obviously, that's a lot, but you'll get there. You know, you put your mind to it. You got that successful mindset. You go get what you need.
Exactly.
Just like
and
that.
Like, I think the next visit will probably be Toronto. And I think
we'll
that's
definitely
gonna
be making a podcast out there. No flopping.
That's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
I think just traveling everywhere in the world, it just puts you through a whole different lens, different ways that people live, for example, right? Because you and I, we are so used to the Canadian lifestyle.
Oh man.
But if we went to the
For sure.
States, or if we went to North America,
Mhm.
or anywhere like on the other side of the map, Europe,
Yeah.
right?
That's what I'm saying.
Going there,
The experiences that change your point of view. A lot of people talk about culture shock. That's a big one. It may not be as apparent as a culture shock, especially not if you're just going from Alberta to BC, right? Because it's still Canada. But, my family, I have family in Cuba. I have family in Africa. Africa is still someplace I have to go. I haven't even been. So I'm sure that'll be a really good experience when that ends up happening. And then even taking a look at like going to Greece, going to Japan. I've always wanted to go to Japan. Those places.
Japan would be nuts.
Really just show you different perspectives, different ways to do things. And not only do you get those experiences, but you also elaborate on your skill set. You know what I'm saying? Like you garner those abilities to think more critically about certain situations. Like if you stay here, maybe you're only familiar with one way of problem solving. And this also depends on how long you're in a different place.
Well, your mind becomes restricted to only knowing one
way
out,
solution
right?
to your problem,
Exactly.
the one answer.
Whereas like traveling, it can help you solve issues that may lie in your path.
No, absolutely. And it's just super important, man. Like, it's actually something I've been thinking about heavily, hence why we're making a podcast about it. That's kind of how we roll. But it's just crazy. Even seeing the buildings, guys, just to that fundamental level, like being downtown. I was making the joke, like, oh, my God, you could actually be Spider-Man here, bro. Like, there's actually leeway to be Spider-Man, Like, silly stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you're also realizing that this is huge. What else is out there? How can I get myself out there? What opportunities can I create for myself in order to get out there? A means to an end kind of thing.
The easiest way to travel is to, in my opinion, find somebody that's down, and then choose a location that you have always wanted to visit, and then don't pull out.
The most
you need to just commit and just do it.
The most glaring thing that I've taken out of this experience in particular is you even said this on the way there or on the way back, I'm not too certain, but we said you have to have that fuck it mindset.
Yeah, you do.
Sometimes you overthink things and then the trip is like, oh, this might not pan out the way I want to. Should I even go anymore? Nah. Throw that out the window. Obviously within reasonable grounds. Like if you actually can't do it, then don't do it. Don't fuck yourself over either. But if it's in the realm of possibility, just throw yourself out and do it, man. Go there, do those things, have those experiences.
Because you have no idea what could come out of it, right? And why would you want to just restrict yourself to one playing zone when you could have multiple playing zones?
The
world is yours.
It. The world is your playground. We do the cliche quotes here all the time as well.
It's all in your backyard.
But it's the truth. You just go out there
and especially
you do
in
what
Canada,
you need to do.
We're so fortunate to have the mountains so close to us.
Oh man.
To have the ocean accessible.
Beautiful stuff, man. Looking on that horizon was amazing.
Plains, gravel roads. We have a gorgeous setting here. And
Absolutely.
I think lots of people actually take it for granted.
A lot of people do, man. I know the U.S. isn't that similar too. I know there's a lot of places in the U.S. just spread about. But Canada, you kind of have that preservation of the wildlife. So, for example, on the drive there, or Banff, right?
Yeah, Canmore, Banff.
You got everything is just there. We saw 2 deer just on the bottom of a mountain.
Just lounging. Lounging on the road.
Just wow, dude. It was crazy. Even the drive there wasn't even that nice. It was raining hard and heavy, but it still looked beautiful. I was like, man, this is crazy. And I've obviously been there when I was younger, but now that I'm old enough to actually absorb, absorb the information that I'm seeing, it's wow. I even want to do it more often. And I know especially on the drive back too. So another shout out to my brother because we got the SI now. Shout out to that VTEC.
Yes,
and
sir.
we're going through the mountains flying maybe 150, that expert handling right there because I'm a race car driver. We out here doing the turns, looking out the window. You see the mountains, you see the snow, you see the plains. Bro. Dude, I'm like, damn, they probably filmed something out here. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, they actually filmed the Reverend, I believe, or the Reverend?
The Revenant.
The Revenant, yeah, with Leo, bro. They filmed that out in there.
That's what I'm saying. You can go out there and see these things, bro. Even depending on where you live, just take your car.
Yeah.
In our case, we took the car because we had to do a little bit of switcheroo with that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have the means to an end to do those things, go out and do it. It's as simple as getting in your car and hitting forward.
I think, like, going back to the taking for granted thing,
Mm-hmm.
there's lots of people that want to leave Canada because they're like, oh, there's way more out there, which is true.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't just disregard what beautiful gifts are given to you. Because, like, this is a saying, the grass is not always greener on the other side, right?
And you can't just be like, oh, I just screw Canada without even seeing what's in Canada.
Yeah.
A lot of people do that.
There's people that will, like, go to Edmonton and Calgary and Red Deer and be like,
call it a day.
Oh,
That's Canada.
Canada sucks.
That's it. Bro,
Like, what?
have you seen the Great Lakes? Have you seen
The mountains?
what is it called? The Boreal Forest?
Yeah.
Have you seen the mountains? Have you seen the ocean? Have you seen the ice place? Like, have you seen any of that, bro? Have you been out there?
Quebec is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Vancouver's
Oh,
gorgeous.
shout out to Montreal. We definitely got to go there.
We do.
Mhm.
Fucking Saskatchewan's nice. It's very flat, but it's still very nice.
Yeah.
Manitoba's not
Like,
bad.
there's a beauty
Like,
to everything.
Yeah, there is. You just need to just go there and find it.
Even if you don't think it's
Don't
the
just
nicest,
call it a day.
That's what I'm saying. Even if you don't think it's the nicest of places, at least go there and have that experience.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because, again, that mindset, that ability to expand your thought processes.
The more experiences that you have, the more lenses that you can view through.
Mm-hmm.
Because you'll meet new people. They'll give you their 2 cents on life, on different situations.
Mm-hmm.
They will carve you into a new person. Every single person that you meet, every single place that you visit, it will eventually change you into the person that you're meant to be.
And this was like a 4-day trip, guys. Us going to
we
Vancouver.
weren't even there that long.
Not even that long. Like, if we count time actually spent in Vancouver, 2 days, because everything else was just driving, right? But
and like, some people might think like, oh, you guys are taking it like too serious. But like, honestly, it's something to like
the people
think about.
the people thinking that and saying that, bro, that we're taking it too serious. Maybe you should start taking it a little more serious too. Straight up, right?
Go travel. I have a lot of friends that want to get like a van and like drive around.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want them to do that because that is like the coolest idea, and I want those people.
Well, that's
to
what my brother
stop.
did. That's what my
Dude,
brother
it's
did. That's how he got
amazing.
out there, bro.
In a van.
Yeah. The first time he was out there, remember when I had the SI originally?
Yeah.
Right? That's how he got out there. Because I don't remember. He went to Vancouver first, and he was with his buddy, and then they took a RV/van kind of thing, and they were just out there. That's
Which
how
is
they got
nuts.
it. It was sick, and now I see how sick they can be to actually go out and do that. And then he was over in Germany, and then, just, again, boils down to those experiences, getting yourself out there. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
That's what's up.
Word. That's serious.
It's a beautiful world out there, guys. You really have to step out of your shoes and go explore. Literally just go explore, man. It's crazy. It's so hard to wrap your head around the concept of the world.
Don't
There's so much.
confine yourself to one thing.
Mhm.
Like, not only traveling, but like jobs or people, relationships.
Don't let it overwhelm you either, because the world is,
Yeah.
like I'm saying, the world is a huge place. It's massive.
Just take it one step at a time.
One
Take
step
it
at a
one
time.
trip at a time.
Mhm.
And like, honestly, yes, the financial side of it can be a burden and a block for a lot
big
of people.
hindrance for sure.
But just, if you want it enough, you'll save up for it. And
That's what's up.
I used to always think trips are a waste of money, but you're paying for the experience.
You're paying for the
A
experience,
long
and that's
life
once in a
lasting
lifetime.
experience.
Once in a lifetime, you're not going to be the same age anymore. You're not going to be in the same conditions anymore. You may or you may not be. Regardless, you're going to have that experience that you're capable of having in the moment once.
Yeah.
Because now the next time that we go to Vancouver, it's not going to be the same,
It's going to be different.
right?
Different
We're-
people that we're going to run into,
Mhm.
different stores that we might visit, different
Mhm.
weather that we
And
might
there's
encounter,
still
you know?
So much to be done. 2 days there, we barely even touched like the surface. Like that's
But
like
we still did
5%.
a lot. We were out there.
We were out there. We did a lot, but there's so much more too, right? And obviously, if we had more money, we would have stayed longer and done all those things. But we'll gear up for it. We'll
Yeah.
save up for it. We'll garner the resources that we need to be out there.
I just hate missing work.
That's work is taking the time to dent something, right? Like you put a dent into your work schedule just to go out and do something, man. That's really tough to do.
That is annoying.
That is really tough to do. That is one of the biggest things too, right?
It not only like takes you out of like the flow that you're in, like the workflow, the routine, but it also takes you out of the money that you were expecting to get. And the way I look at it, you're losing not only the money that you're not going to be making, but you're also losing the money that you're spending. So I always like to at least try to book trips around work, so that it's just a little bit
try to be organized about it, right?
In my mind.
Like I know we said fuck it mentality, but we had the fuck it mentality, but it's the fuck it mentality that's been developing over a month of time.
Yeah, it wasn't just
it wasn't just
let's
like
go to Vancouver tomorrow.
Yeah. Nah, that's not what it was, you know. And for those of us who were following on our socials, man, I'm sure you guys saw how it was out there, man. So nice, the mountains, everything.
And lots of my friends that were like, "Oh, dude, like, how's the trip? How's the trip?" Like, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And all the people that were like, "Oh, dude, it's gorgeous out there." Like, those people have been out there. And I encourage everyone that hasn't been to Vancouver to go hit it up.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
sick as shit.
If you're close, like if you're in Alberta, what is it, like an hour flight? It's like half a day drive if you're about that life. But hey, the drive is sick.
The drive is dope.
It's amazing, man.
You need to experience it at least once, I believe.
I literally was speechless.
Yeah.
Just driving there was a whole experience in itself, man.
And I think
for
like,
sure,
to anyone that like wants to travel, just do it, dude.
Just
sit down, plan it out, and go do it. Just because you're never gonna be here in this moment ever again.
You need to get out of your house.
Yeah,
go out.
Get out the crib. Get out the city.
Explore, man. Dora the Explorer, you know, go Diego, go, all that.
Get out of your routine, because the more things you do to alter your normal life, the more round of a person that you will become, right? Because you'll have different cultures within you.
Oh, man.
And meeting those other cultures will also help you with future
That's a
endeavors.
big thing too. Like Vancouver is such like a cultural place.
Yeah, we
like
met
it
a
actually,
lot of different people.
It actually shocked me. I know you had that kind of experience with, because when we were over there, it was Latin nights basically every night.
Yeah, every night.
It was crazy. Like I felt so at home being able to talk with like other people my age in Spanish. Something you don't see every day, especially if you live like in Red Deer. You know, I know there's some people out there, but there's not a lot. Whereas you go over there, even the DJ speaking Spanish, bro. Like you don't understand how hype I was when the DJ started speaking Spanish. I was like, damn, we out here. And then you go to Richmond, you see the entire Asian community. Like, wow, dude.
Yeah, dude.
And there's just so many different types of people that we didn't even get to meet yet.
And we didn't even know that.
What I'm saying?
I didn't even know that existed there.
That's exactly.
That's like the biggest thing.
Exactly. And it's just knowing where to look too, right? And we found some dope spots too, like the Northern Cafe.
That was so
that
cool.
Third restaurant, I think, in Canada.
In all of Canada.
Yelp review. That was 2019. That's crazy that this guy literally pulled up his phone, went, yo, let's go. I'm like, where the hell? We're in the ghetto, bro. What is this?
It was so ghetto.
Pull up to the establishment. It was mint, bro. You could tell that was established for a while, bro.
Opened in like 19.
Yeah, what did the guy tell us?
40 something.
It was
open for 73 years, so 1949.
Dude, but it was sick out there, bro.
Cool.
The food was good. The people were amazing.
Oh, man. The people that we met there.
Crazy.
Amazing people.
Crazy.
Those people make you want to be better people.
Exactly. And this is why you need to have those experiences. I'll say it again and again and again and again.
This is why we do it. We do it for the people.
That's another for the people.
For the people.
Well, once more, guys, don't let all of it overwhelm you. Like I said, the world is a big place, but at the same time, you know, there's all those people out there that you're fortunate to meet and unfortunate not to meet. But
or
you
fortunate not to meet.
You that too. You keep going out there and you'll get a different type of experience every single time. Just get out there.
Dude, you could literally
get out there.
Meet your significant other.
Bro, you could meet the love of your life out there.
Yeah. That's like the biggest thing, dude. Like you could meet so many people that you would have never met if you didn't.
I was talking to someone and she was saying that like there's no way the love of your life is in the place that you grew up. Man, some people it is. But the world is such a big place.
Dude, there's 120,000 people here. There's Like what? Like 7 billion in the world.
7 billion, almost 8 billion now,
Yeah.
bro. Like it's
Like,
2022 out here.
We're like nothing.
You could meet the love of your life. You could meet your business partner. You can meet people that'll set you up. You can
It's
meet
facts.
anyone.
It's facts.
So just get out there and do it. Get out of your house.
Get out the crib.
That's Unfiltered.
Thank you very much for tuning back in. Sorry for the cat mishap. We're chilling.
Jaeger's trying to be on the podcast. That's what's up. Next one, you'll see us in a little bit of a different setting. It's going to be lit. Stay tuned for that.
Thank you, guys.
We keep rolling it out. We keep pumping it out. No cap. Unfiltered.
Take it
That's
easy.
what's up.
Thank you. Love you all.
Deuces.
One time.